Okay, so we're entering the final sequence here for the last time. And what we're going to do is we're going to talk to the Catalyst a little bit differently. We're going to choose a couple dialogue options that I haven't really chosen yet. And you're going to see how the conversation changes a little bit and actually leads the whole conversation in a different direction.
What? Where am I?
The Citadel. It's my home.
Who are you?
I am the Catalyst.
I thought the Citadel was the Catalyst.
No, the Citadel is part of me.
I need to stop the Reapers. Do you know how I can do that?
Perhaps I control the Reapers. They are my solution.
You little brat. I'm stabbed in the side. Get back here. I can't walk that fast.
To what?
Chaos. The created will always rebel against their creators. But we found a way to stop that from happening. A way to restore order.
By wiping out organic life?
No, we harvest advanced civilizations, leaving the younger ones alone. Just as we left your people alive the last time we were here.
But you killed the rest.
We helped them ascend, so they can make way for new life, storing the old life in Reaper form.
I think we'd rather keep our own form.
No, you can't. Without us to stop it, synthetics would destroy all organics. We've created the cycle so that never happens. That's the solution.
Okay, so here's the thing. This is what I was talking about. At this point, the conversation with the Catalyst finally opens up and you finally get to start choosing different dialogue options. Now here's the thing. He's going to eventually explain that there's 3 different choices. I particularly don't like any of the choices. In fact, if you watch my actual Mass Effect 3 playthrough, the first thing I did was pull out my gun and shoot at the Catalyst. I said, fuck that, I don't like you. Why are you telling me what to do and telling me I only have 3 predetermined choices? It's not in human nature to be told you only have 3 options. We're told we're free to choose and do and create and fight and love and do whatever we need to do to survive. Not that there's only 3 things we could possibly do. So what we're going to do is we're going to basically pick negative things, negative responses to what he's saying, and watch how the conversation changes a bit.
The defining characteristic of organic life is that we think for ourselves. Make our own choices.
Correct.
You take that away, and we might as well be machines, just like you.
You have choice, more than you know. The fact that you are standing here, the first organic ever, proves it.
See, it's already changed the conversation a bit.
But it also proves my solution won't work anymore.
So now what?
We find a new solution.
Why are you telling me this? Why help me?
You have altered the variables.
What do you mean?
The Crucible changed me, created new possibilities. But I can't make them happen. If there is to be a new solution, you must act. It is now in your power to destroy us.
Alright. So here's option number 1.
But be warned, others will be destroyed as well. The Crucible will not discriminate. All synthetics will be targeted. Even you are partly synthetic.
See? And so the obvious choice, when you really think about the 3 choices you're given, destroy is out of the question because you're going to kill innocent life forms, the Geth, EDI, synthetics that are needed for people to survive. So the logical answer in this situation is that I'm not going to use the Crucible.
I made it this far. We'll destroy you without setting it off.
Impossible. You are vastly outnumbered. You have sacrificed many of your resources just to reach this point. If you do not use the Crucible, the Reapers will not be stopped, and the cycle will continue.
So, interesting
I don't believe
prospect,
you.
but right.
Your belief is not required.
See how all of a sudden it got a little hostile?
There has to be another way.
There is. You could instead use the energy of the Crucible to seize control of the Reapers.
It's just so interesting that all of a sudden he gets hostile.
So, the elusive man was right after all.
Yes, but he could never have taken control, because we already controlled him.
But I can.
You will die. You will control us, but you will lose everything you have.
See, now here's the other thing. Control. What's wrong with this choice? Well, number one, it makes you God, basically. You control all synthetic life forever. Number two, you lose your physical body. That's fucked up. And basically you die. I mean, it's a bad choice. So I'm going to say I'm not losing anything.
I didn't fight this war so I could give up everything I have.
And I do not look forward to being replaced by you, but I would be forced to accept it.
See that? Another different dialogue
I
option.
refuse to do it.
There is another solution. Synthesis.
And that is?
Add your energy to the crucibles. The chain reaction will combine all synthetic and organic life into a new framework. A new DNA.
Now, here we go. If you really think about that, what a giant decision. So now, again, you're playing God. Oh, I'm going to merge the machines with the organics. Like, all three choices, when you think about it as a human like Shepard said, someone who you've always believed in freedom of choice, freedom to do things that you want to do and not be told you only have three predetermined things that you can pick from. The logical thing to say here is, I'm not making that decision. That's too big of a decision.
You're asking me to change everything. Everyone. I can't make that decision. I won't.
Why not? Synthetics are already part of you. Can you imagine your life without them?
Now listen to what he says.
That's beside the point.
Right. He's
Your
just
time
trying to
is
reroute the
You
subject.
must decide.
Alright, so what am I going to say? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pick the dialogue choice I've never picked before. I'm going to say, I reject your choices. To hell with you.
No. I'm gonna end this war on my terms.
Then you will die knowing that you failed to save everything you fought for.
You're wrong.
I fight for freedom. Mine and everyone's. I fight for the right to choose our own fate.
Damn straight.
And if I die, I'll die knowing that I did everything I could to stop you. And I'll die free.
So be it.
Ha ha ha! You notice the child just changed?
The cycle continues.
See how pissed it got? Because we refused to conform to what it wanted us to do. So unfortunately, what we thought was the ultimate weapon wasn't. It was the ultimate tool of the catalyst, just another way to control organics.
If you are hearing this, then there is still hope.
It's Liara.
Hope that you can avoid the same mistakes we made. We fought the Reapers, but we failed to stop them. We did everything we could. We built the Crucible, but it didn't work.
Huh.
We fought as a united galaxy, but it wasn't enough. I only hope the information in this capsule is enough to help you before it's too late.
So she becomes the new beacon for the next generation, the next cycle.
Is Dr. Liara Tassoni. Herein lies the recounting of our war with the Reapers.
How interesting. So just like we had the Prothean beacon that started this whole mess, now Liara becomes the new beacon. And that's it. So that's the fourth and new ending where you refuse to obey and the cycle just repeats itself. But this actually kind of leads to a hopeful ending because now there's a chance that in the next cycle, maybe it wasn't the Protheans, it wasn't the humans in this cycle, but maybe sometimes in the next cycle, the next group will learn from our mistakes and be able to defeat the Reapers. Skip the credits here. The same scene loads again. It's different. The scene's different. Look.
Did that all really happen?
We'll never know exactly what it was like, but yes, the archives tell the true story of those who came before us.
This is the next cycle, these
They
people.
fought a terrible war, so we wouldn't have to.
And that's why we have peace.
Huh.
Yes, without everything they accomplished, without the information they passed down, we too would be threatened.
Oh shit, this is the good ending.
What else do we know about the Shepherd?
Just what we have in the archives. But I've only told you a few of the stories.
Can you tell me another one? Please?
It's getting late, but okay. One more story.
Alright, so this one finally, the final scene ends. This is people from the next cycle were actually able to defeat the Reapers because of the information that the people in this cycle left behind. So this is the actual good ending of the game. And it even says, congratulations on ending the Reaper threat. That's why they worded it like that, because there's an ending where you don't necessarily beat the Reapers, the next cycle does. Huh. Alright, that's it. So that is the fourth and final ending to Mass Effect 3's Extended Cut DLC. And that's going to be the end of the playthrough, but I am going to actually do kind of a final thoughts video about it. That people can watch if they don't want to. I guess if they want to know all my thoughts about the series and such, and how they ended it with this DLC, and my thoughts about the DLC and that it even exists. So stay tuned for that if you are interested in that. But this is going to be it. This is the end of Mass Effect gameplay. That ends the series. I think in a pretty good way. Finding out that the true good ending is actually a hidden ending that you wouldn't expect, and it actually goes along the lines of the thread of choice and freedom, and that is really cool. So very good DLC endings. Thanks for watching.